So I often get this question, what's better, the gummy or the tincture? And it always comes down to better for what? What's your goal? So gummies are phenomenal. Gummies, by their nature, get digested differently. So I can feel the impact of the mushrooms differently when they're in gummy form versus tincture form. Tincture form is always going to be more potent than a gummy. Gummies will have to contain sugar. They have to have some form of sugar, some form of glycerin as what makes them a gummy form. And that can be problematic, and that can impact absorption, let alone what else is in there that's also impacting the absorption for them to actually become gummy form or candy form. It's a big difference. So I know when we're working with kids or dealing with people who have a real hard time with their tactile sensitivity or texture sensitivity, gummies and hard candy may be the only way that they can actually successfully consume anything like this, because these will just be too potent and they just can't do the taste, they can't do the smell, they can't do all of it. Where other people who would much prefer this because they're going to feel it faster. They're going to be able to optimize their dosage based on how they're feeling, which is a massive difference in gummy or candy versus tincture. Tinctures are always more potent. And remember, there's a whole level of tinctures, all the way from water extraction to jewel extraction to alcohol extraction to spagyric extraction. They're all different. They're not the same. And they have different dosage and potency. And that's what you want to be factoring in, because I know a lot of the times when you have candy, be it gummy or hard candy, you want to be thinking about what is the actual dosage, because you may need to have 12 of what you could have just had in a 1 ml dropper. So then you're thinking of what are the calories of this? What are the impact? Nothing is 0 calories. So if it's 0 calories, what else is in it to make it 0 calories? And how is my body treating that? Unless they're using other types of sugars. And that becomes then the whole sugar debate. I know one of the big things with our hard candy line and our gummy line, we recently were using xylitol, and we've now moved from xylitol to an allulose sugar that we actually import from Japan because of how it is more beneficial for the human body. It stimulates GLP-1, GLP-2, it's keto, it's vegan, it's dairy-free, it's all the frees. And there's way more clinical research on the benefits of an allulose-based sugar. It's more expensive, but the results and the impact of it are significantly better. So one of the problems I find with the big difference between tinctures and candy gummy type products is how much filler or how many times they've got to cut the tincture to make it candy or gummy form, just to facilitate that. But in some situations, it's the only thing that's actually viable. So keep that in mind. They're not the same. They'll never work the same, in my opinion. And you want to be thinking about what is best for you, and dealing with this and just having to put it in milk or a juice or something along the ways, just so your body can process it and feel it better and have it last longer, rather than having to take something that's got more junk in it, can be an important conversation you need to have with yourself.